Hello, hello, hello. Good evening on this beautiful Friday. I was thinking like what people do Friday evening. They go out, right? And we are here sorting shit out, getting rid of anxiety. That's what we're here for. Hello, hello. How are we doing, guys? Are you ready for the weekend? I am ready for the weekend. Actually, this week was a little bit strange. I had so many unexpected things happen in a good way. I always say everything always works out for me anyway. So, even if it's something, sometimes presumably you find a situation like, oh my God, this is bad. It's not bad. Because then when you look back, you will understand that something had to happen for the greater good. I don't even know why I'm babbling. How is everyone? How did you find yesterday? I know that it was a big one. I know it's, I think Mary-Lee said that she'd done the mission. I wonder, how did you find it, darling? Was it quite emotional? Did you, I don't know, was it a big situation that you touch up on, or was it forgiveness for yourself? I would love to know. It's a great exercise, honestly, great exercise. And it does work. It really does work. And sometimes it's just the imagination that you need for the guides, for them to give you reassurance. Okay, you've done this properly. You really can move on right now. I know it's an abstract as an idea, but really does work. Really does work. And who who introduced me to this exercise is a very, very respected person in kind of self-development world. So I really admire this person, and that's why I'm sharing all this information with you, and you have it all here, all in one space, to help you heal from anxiety. So today I wanted to touch on something, because I think it could be a problem for some of you. Okay, so as the title says, I keep doing all the missions B, but I see nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing's shifting. I feel the same. Nothing's moving. Guys, no offense taken. I know I'm a great therapist. I'm a fabulous therapist. I'm not taking an offense here. But I want to explain to you what could be the reason, and what probably is the reason if you're not seeing no difference. I'm not talking about someone who I've done this mission and I've done a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Guys, if you really want to get better, you have to be consistent. Okay, you say, oh, I'm not a consistent person. You want to get something in life? I'm sorry, you have to suck it up. You have to suck it up for the greater good, for something that you really want. If you're not consistent, if you don't want to do the work, maybe it's not the right time for you. Maybe you're not, ready. I'm sorry for being harsh and telling you the truth and telling you as it is. Maybe that's me being Polish and telling you, straight to the point. I don't want you to feel offended, but sometimes maybe we need to hear the truth, yeah? To get a little bit shaken up. Is like, you know what? No, if you're not doing the work, I'm sorry, you're not going to see the results. Okay, and with anything in life, it's not just here. It's with absolutely anything in your life. And what is great that you got or been given to you without hard work, that you actually appreciated, that you actually felt meaningful in your life. If you look back in your life, everything good in our life required some work, required some commitment, required some consistency, and that's why we're here. But I hear you say, B, I'm doing the work, I'm here every single day, I'm doing the missions. Maybe I'm not commenting, maybe I'm not that kind of person, but I can't see anything. I can't see any results. Nothing's shifting. Can you tell me what's the reason? Okay, I will tell you what's the reason. Okay, I learned this from somewhere, and I want to tell you this as I see it, as I understand it, and this is a very, very simple way. I'm not very artistic. I mean, I'm quite creative when, you know, when I can design something on Canva, but not on a piece of paper. But I want to put this in perspective. Oh, Geordie's here. Jodie says, I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. We'll catch up tonight. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, darling. Thank you for being here with me. Jodie, I don't think you are the person who will say, I can't see anything shifting, I can't see anything moving. Jodie was saying that she's the opposite. She can actually see the results, and she's moving further. So again, guys, you have another proof that it is working. And Jodie was saying that she's seen the ladder. Amazing! I've seen the ladder as well. You know what? I sat today and I was like, oh my God, I've seen the ladder. But it kind of, I wasn't focusing at that time, and I didn't even it didn't click to me at the time, and I forgot to take a picture. I was like, oh, and you know what? I did just one day. You know, when I ask you to do 3 days in a row, I did one day. Yeah, and I've seen another too. So I'm just like, another proof that we can manifest, that we manifest every single day. And this is what's happening, guys. So manifesting, law of attraction is like law of gravity, okay? Or gravity happens every single day, all the time, yeah? You don't see it, but you're not flying in the sky. You don't have to see it to believe it. It's active, it's here, it does work without you doing anything. And law of attraction is the same thing. We are manifesting, we are attracting things all the time, 24/7. We just do this unconsciously. That's why it's such a mess. That's why we are attracting things that we don't want. And here is why. Okay, so going back to the title of this live, and he says, you know, I'm doing all the work, I can't see anything, what's going on, nothing's shifting, nothing's moving, I'm still in the same place, you know, 45, 46 missions down the line, I'm frustrated, what's wrong? Okay, so here is my little sketch. So this, I will call it what it is, but you don't have to know this. This is quantum field, okay? Let's call this the universe, okay? And in the universe, there is everything you want in your life, okay? So there is love, there is dreams, there is money, there is happiness, there is, yes, I can, yes, I fucking can. But also, there is panic attacks, there is anxiety, not available to me, there is loneliness, there is... Jodie's saying I've been non-stop seeing ladders. You see, you're manifesting ladders. Now we're going to manifest something a little bit more specific. Get excited about that. So this is quantum field. Everything what you want and you don't want is here. It's located here. It's your dreams, your happiness, your relationships, amazing cars, winning lottery. But it's also, it's not available to me. I don't want it. I can't have it. All the illnesses, you know, everything that ever crossed your mind, it's all here, okay? And we can have it, both of them. We can have the good stuff and we can have the bad stuff. Now, this is you. How beautiful. What we do, if you're thinking about anxiety, if you're depressed, if you're anxious all the time, and you're thinking about the same thing all the time, what happens is when we're thinking about something, when we're thinking, I don't know, about the ladder, it doesn't really matter. I don't know why my light is so weird. When we're thinking about the ladder, it doesn't have any meaning to us. When we're thinking about, I need to go shopping, it doesn't have any meaning to us. But when something is quite important, something is on our mind all the time, maybe we had a fight with our husband, or I don't know, we're stuck in traffic, but it's really annoying. That's when we actually, the feeling, we give the thought. So all the thoughts are here, okay? All our thoughts, thousands and thousands of thoughts during the day are here. But most of them could be like insignificant, which is the ladder, which is, you know, I need to go shopping, I need to take my kids from school, and so on. But when something is a little bit more significant for us, we give energy, okay? And what we focus on, we attract. So we give energy to anxiety, and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm so anxious. Oh my God, it's such a pain. Oh my God, I have a panic attack. Oh my God, I can't control this. Where is this going? Why is it not finishing? Why is this in my life? Why can I not move on? Why are the pills not working? Why is this still here? Okay. What we do then, we give the thought, we give energy. Okay. We give that energy, and that gives the emotion a lot more energy, a lot more substance. Okay, it's more and more important. And what we do then, this goes here and we send it here, and we think about it all the time. Okay, anxiety, and it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows. The universe doesn't know, is anxiety good, is anxiety bad? For universe, everything is neutral, but you thinking about this all the time. So what we focus on, we attract. And the universe thinks, oh, anxiety must be important for this person. I'll give you more of it. Same happens, someone has no money, okay? And you know when it happens, when we have no money, when and everything finishes, and it's like, I don't know, long time ago when I was a kid, you know, let's say that there was no money and there was like, oh, the sugar's finishing. I don't know, we need to pay a bill for a phone or something, and it was everything, you know, going to the minus, because you would concentrate, I have no money, oh, I have no money, oh, I need to pay a bill, I need to buy new shoes, I have no money, what's the time of the month, when am I getting paid? Will I have enough money? And this grows. And again, the universe says, oh, this must be important for this person. I'm going to give you more of this. And it goes back. And then you get pissed off. And all these feelings, all from the thoughts, goes to your heart. And it goes to your heart, and it gets the energy, gets the focus, gets emotion, gets so much bigger than what it is, and again it goes back here and makes it bigger and bigger. Because you're focusing on one thing only, you attracting all of it. And that's why, even if you're doing the missions right now, you are clouded with all this shit here. Okay, does that make sense? You are clouded with all these things because probably you've been focusing on depression, on anxiety for, 20 years. So it's hard for you to break this cycle, because even if you think one day, you think, I'm okay, I can do this, it's great, you get a motivation, Monday motivation is like, fuck this, I've got this, I know what to do, I'm gonna go and do all those missions, and it's gonna be fine. You do the missions and nothing happens, and you think, this is shit, it's not working, I knew it's not going to be working, oh, I'm anxious, and you're doing it again, I'm anxious, and it goes to your heart, and you're getting pissed off again, and it's like, I knew it wouldn't work, and the universe gives you more to prove to you that you are right. So what we have to do, okay, does that make sense? So you have a bad feeling, you have all these emotions, all these thoughts, all these feelings all day long, because you've been conditioned and you have this program in your mind for so long. You do this unconsciously. So you would go to work, and maybe you're in a good mood and something happens. It's like, oh my God, I can't do this. There's a stressful situation. There is so many things. And you go back to your default mode. Your default mode is, I'm anxious, I'm panicky, my life is shit, I'm not going to make it, it's going to get even worse. No, everyone can get cured, everyone can get better, but it's not me, it's not for me, not available to me, And this is all connected also to, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, so I don't deserve to be healed. I don't deserve a life without anxiety. That goes deeper. That goes so much deeper. Okay, Jodie says that it makes sense. that goes so much deeper, because if you didn't go through and release all those emotions, let's say you've gone through bad childhood, yeah, or I don't know, a parent got divorced, and when we children, we would blame ourselves. When children don't understand the world, they don't understand that it's nothing to do with them. They will take the blame, and then you grow up, but your mind still has that thought, it's my fault. It's my fault that my father left. No, you were 4, they didn't get on, your father left, it's nothing to do with you. But you as a child don't know this, but you grow up and you still have that thought, you still have that seed. You know, when we were talking about how anxiety is created, how all this gets, and then so you go through life and you feel from that thought, when you were little, your father left, and you blaming yourself, it's my fault, something I did, it's my fault. And then you go here and then you think, well, I it's good, you know, maybe that was for me, anxiety was for me, because I'm to blame that my father left, so I'm not worthy to be anxiety free. I'm not worthy to have a good life. I'm not worthy to have a good life. I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, so I'm single, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not lovable because of that. If I was lovable, my father wouldn't leave, so now I deserve for my husband to, I don't know, be a narcissist, for example. Can you see how deep that can go? And from this simple simple kind of vicious cycle, even when you do stuff right now, because you're not going deep, because you're not cleaning all this mess, you might be stuck. You might not be seeing moving on. You might not be seeing things happening for you, or you see something and it's like, no. Okay, let's go back to default. Your mind's your mind's only job, my thought process, your mind's only job is to protect you. And this is how it protects you, because this is the only thing that it knows. So if your mind knows this for 20 years, that means this is the comfort zone, this is the good stuff. Your mind doesn't know, the universe doesn't know what's good, what's bad, what's black or white, what's good for you, okay? Because one thing can be good for you but can be bad for another person. The universe doesn't know that. Your mind doesn't know that. Your mind knows, okay, this is the default program. I'm going to do absolutely anything to go back to this. Okay? Because it keeps you safe. That's why it's so hard to change. That's why it's so hard to get out from this comfort zone. And that's why it's so hard to see anything moving. But you can do it. Let me just see what Jodie says. Jodie says, yes, I also believe in positive mindset, or at least trying to have one. Also had a massive impact too. It does, but sometimes when you see no results, it can be quite discouraging. It can be quite, well, I'm doing everything. Maybe something's wrong with me. And what does it put you back on that track, you know? Because if I'm doing something and it's like, okay, everyone around me have the success, I'm doing the same thing, but I can't see anything. And you don't know why you can't see anything. You plod along. But the more unsuccessful you have, the situations you have, you will get discouraged at some point, and you will just, throw a towel. You will just say, it's not for me. No, it is for you. I'm here to tell you, even if you're not seeing the results right now, but you're doing the work, it is available to you. But this is the reason. This is why. So we need to clear this mess. We need to go back here and change this. Okay? How we do that? Now, positive mindset, great thing. Affirmations, great thing. All this is great. Now we need to go and consciously change what's here. Okay? So the quantum field, the universe, is still here. Okay, so now we need to, all these things still will be here. Okay, so yes, I can, no, I can't. Depression, anxiety, loneliness, love, panic attacks, dreams, everything still will be here. Now we need to make a conscious decision. What do we want? Do we want anxiety? No, we don't. Do we want panic attacks? No, thank you. Do we want depression, loneliness, lack of money? No, we don't. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to just take from here what we want. So we're going to start clearing all this mess very, very slowly. And I want to make sure that you are kind to yourself and you understand that for some people it might take a little bit longer. For some people it might take straight away. For some people, you know, be kind to yourself. And understanding this, and you know, one person can be conditioned for, I don't know, 20 years. And you might be 60, or one person can be conditioned for maybe 2 years. Do not compare yourself. I'm here to tell you that no matter who you are, where you are in your journey, it can be done, guys. It really can be done. So what we need to do, we need to say, here is the affirmation. Because even if, you know, when we talked about different situations where you think that from the outside the situation looks bad, okay? Let's say that someone's house get burned. That situation it's bad, right? You would feel sad for this person. It's oh my god, horrible thing. But what if this person actually wished for a new house but couldn't afford it? And now, because no one was at home, they were on holiday, they came back, there was something happened to the house, the house got electric burnt or whatever, and now they get the money from the insurance to actually get a new house. You see how that bad, it's a weird example, but I want you to get my point that sometimes from the outside the situations might look bad, but it's leading to something good, okay? So the way we're going to clear this is to say, everything always works out for me, okay? Don't be hard on yourself. Let's take a step back up. Let's take a step back and just say, okay, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe other people are different. They have a different journey. Not maybe, they are. Everyone's got a different journey. I am a beautiful person. It will happen to me too. It will take maybe a little bit longer, but that's okay. Remember, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It will work out for you too. And the way we change this, because all these bad feelings, get all the emotions, get all the energy from the focus of the bad and low vibration, okay? So all the things like feeling bad, feeling low energy, feeling angry, feeling disappointed, feeling restless, feeling impatient, all those feelings are low vibration energy. So if I have a low vibration, okay, so this is my emotion, low vibration, goes to my heart, and my heart gives this more and more charged energy and goes into the universe, and then the universe says, okay, this is what you want, I'm going to give you more of that, okay? So the low vibration will always attract low vibration. It's matching the same frequency. Now what we're going to do, we're going to say, okay, let's stop for a second. I know exactly what's happening. I'm in control here, and I know how to change it. And the simple thing is to just stop for a second and let's start with gratitude, okay? Because we need to change this low vibration. So all these things, and it can happen to you. You can be coming in and out from those situations. You can have a good day and say, okay, this is great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling improvement. And then another day, because universe will test you and it will say, are you sure you want that life without anxiety? And then the bad day comes and you're just like, well, here we go again. You know, it's not helping. It's coming back. I knew it will coming back. And again, you concentrating on the low vibration, you concentrating on, I'm not good enough. You see, again, this is the confirmation that this is not for me. I will always be anxious. I will always be depressed. I will always have panic attacks. Everyone can have it, but not me. Okay, and again, you're creating momentum. So we need to change this. So the way we change this is start with gratitude. Okay, again, let's go back to little things. What is there that you can be grateful for. This is the simplest thing, the easiest thing, and the most affecting things. Because when you have a momentum of a low vibration, you have to cut the cord. You have to be like, okay, boom. And the only way you can do and quickly change the vibration and your state is with gratitude. So we're going to, take a deep breath in, breathe out. Even when the situation is shit, okay, think deeply. Okay, let's say you have no work, no money, no savings. What's the worst can happen? Again, let's go back to expansion gate. What is the worst can happen? Do you have somewhere to stay? Do you have somewhere to live? Let's say you lose your house. Can you go to live with your mum for a bit? Can you live with your friend for a bit? Can you find another job? Do you have any skills, Is it really that bad that you will be homeless and you will be, on drugs for the rest of your life? Probably not. So again, what is that you can appreciate? Okay, I have my health. If you're not really healthy, okay, I can walk, I can see, I can hear, I can talk. Yeah? There is so much to appreciate. Imagine your life without sight. How does anyone who can't see feels? Yeah? There is so much to appreciate. So I would encourage you to, in order to stop, okay, what is there in my life that I can appreciate? I have my family, I have my mum, I have my, my husband, my babies. Yeah, can you appreciate that? I have my health, I can walk, I can make shit happen. And look at your life and also see that probably in your life you have been in situations before where the situation was really, really bad and you thought, oh my God, how will I get out from this? And you made it. You made it. You made shit happen. And you know what? You can do it again. Of course you can. Of course you can. But, so we're cutting the cord. We're saying, okay, I appreciate, I'm so grateful. This instantly, your brain wires completely changes. And your energy field changes, okay? Into something good, into something good. And so now we concentrate, okay, I can walk, I can talk, I have a house, I can rely on my mum, I have some savings, I know they are recruiting somewhere there, you see, and then you're creating momentum. That goes to your heart and you're creating momentum of something good. So now you're raising your vibration. Now when we're raising the vibration, it goes back here and it's like, oh, now I can. I'm actually a nice person. Oh, I have some good skills. I can make shit happen. And once you're creating the momentum, now the universe says, ooh, he wants love, he wants happiness, he wants, I don't know why I said he. Everything what you concentrate on, so you will say, okay, no, do you know what? No, I can do this, I can do this. I can be calm, I know how to be calm. I can see my life, I can imagine myself living completely different lifestyle. I can imagine myself living without the anxiety. I can imagine myself being happy, being in a happy relationship, being having a nice house, and I can actually imagine myself creating my own business. And the way you do this, the more you think in positive thoughts, the more momentum you create. So the more momentum you create, then the universe will send you all the same, and it will send you. Let's say that, we were talking about creating our own business, yeah? And I'm thinking, okay, I already passed the fact, anxiety, it's not mine, see you later. So now the universe says, okay, Jodie wants her business. So now the universe will keep sending you little nuggets, little things, what to do next. And you will keep having popcorn moments, what to do next in order to have your own business. Or, I don't know, you will be walking in the afternoon, picking your kids, and something will come to your head. It's like, this is what a great idea for a business name. Okay, because the universe now, you created a good momentum, and good momentum bring you just good stuff. Okay, and you will keep coming in and out of that. But the more we can stay with good positive mindset, like you said, with all this good stuff, to be in that momentum, in positive momentum, even when you come out, and we all have crap days, but catch yourself. Okay, catch yourself, get the awareness. Oh, whoa, hold on a second. I will allow myself to feel shit for half an hour. I will allow myself to cry. I will allow myself to feel sorry for myself. But you know what? I'm going to set myself a reminder, and 2 p.m. comes in. It's like, right, okay, sort my shit out. Yeah? Get the tears, get the makeup done. Right. Come on, give it to me. Yeah? This is how we do it. And the more momentum we create, but if you stay in a state of, just feeling sorry for yourself, and I really hate that. I really hate that when people just like, oh, this is bad and this is bad. And don't get me wrong, there are situations where it is bad, but at some point you need to hit such a point that it will piss you off, and it will generate the power from within. It will generate such a pissed situation that you will like, I don't want this. I really don't want this. That's why I'm saying converting something bad into power, converting something, everything what happened in your life, the situation that you are in, it's supposed to teach you something, supposed to give you the power, supposed to give you something to learn from it, to take from. Now it's from you to find it, from you to dig deep, okay? Find it, convert it, and go out there and live your life. But the more you will stay in a situation, and the more you will like, okay, let's blame the government, let's blame the doctor that didn't give me right pills, oh my god, it's raining outside, oh my god. Guys, we gotta take life in our hands, okay? No one will do it for you. And I tell you what, no one is doing it for you right now. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, okay? Everything that happens right now is happening for you, for your good. You just need to find out how to convert it. You just need to find out okay, it's a shit situation. Do you know what? Now I know what to do. Bam, cutting the cord. Right, consciously, I'm gonna change my state from the shitty situation, from the shitty energy. Okay, I can walk, I can talk, I've got my health, I've got my family, I've got my job, I've got my shit together. Do you know what? I'm going to change my life. Okay, let's concentrate on the good stuff. You sending everything to the universe, and the universe will bring you more of that. We change your vibration. Again, if you come out of this, because you will come out, there will be shit days, but by awareness, it comes back to you. You come back to that state. It's like, hold on a second. Okay, I understand exactly what's happening. Now I've got the tools. I know what to do, how to do it. Now, I will encourage you to allow yourself to be in a shit state for a bit, but come out of it. Don't stay too long in it. Don't stay for days, okay? Allow yourself, I don't know, a couple of hours, day or two. But don't stay in it too long. The longer you stay, the more difficult it's going to be to come out. I understand, and I encourage you to feel the emotions, to let go of the emotions, to cry yourself out to sleep. That's okay. But at some point, get the awareness and say, okay, enough is enough. Yeah? It's your life. It's your life. No one can live it for you. Hopefully that makes sense. I got very passionate about this. This is my subject. I just want to make you aware that you are in control. You are in charge. You are in power to change everything, to change absolutely anything that happens to you. And I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes you understand why you're in this situation, why this is happening. Okay? And now you've got the tools, what to do about it. And it's not that complicated. But healing also happens by awareness. Now, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose just to feel sorry for yourself when it's like, anxiety. So many people have it. I've got it too. And, no. So many people feel better, healed from anxiety, They're absolutely amazing, and they created something beautiful out of it. And if you can come out of it and actually be an inspiration for other people who are struggling, and you can guide them how to come out of it, how cool would that be? How cool would you feel? How amazing would that feel for you? To have the power, to have the knowledge, to have, you know, to convert your experience to whatever is happening right now. And don't get me wrong, I have a lot of compassion for you, but I want to shake you. This is why I'm here. I want to shake you. I want to make you understand, yes, it's shit, but you're here and you can do it. Okay? Any questions? Jodie, have you got any questions? There is loads of things that I want to teach you. I want to give you the tools, the power, and it will happen. I promise to you, it will happen. Small steps. Be kind to yourself. Be, you know, when you change in that state, little steps, little things, okay? I like myself. Build this up. Build the confidence. I'm okay. I'm doing better. Every single day, say something good to yourself. Say something with kindness and compassion. Everything, this is the affirmation for you. Everything always works out for me. Even if it's a shit situation, even what you're going through right now, you can't get up, you laying in bed, it's really hard. Everything always works out for me. Start with that. Start with that. Okay, what can you be grateful for? I'm alive. You say, you know, what kind of life is it? No, we're going to change it. We're going to convert it. And I want you to notice, because more aware you become of the situation, of everything that's happening around you, you will become more conscious of why you're in this situation. And there is a lesson for you, and there is a beautiful lesson for you. Okay? I think there is no questions. On that note, guys, I didn't realize it's going to be so long, but yeah, you know me. No questions. I can do it. Of course you can. Anyone can. Definitely can. I want you to get positive. I want you to be excited. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be I'm not a bad person, guys, but sometimes you need hard truth. Yeah, maybe that's the Polish in me that will tell you straight to the point as it is, rather than, you know, cuddling you and sugarcoating shit. Guys, I'm here to help you. Let's do this. Halfway through, more than halfway through, some more amazing mission to come, and yeah, let's keep going. Loads of love. I shall see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Jodie.